Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing this makeup look right here. It's been a while since my last makeup video on YouTube. This is basically a snow bunny slash winter bunny douyin inspired makeup look. We have a lot of blushing and pinks and of course that white highlight that really makes this stand out as like a winter vibe look. And to be honest, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think that the makeup turned out perfectly. I think the skin looks beautiful. The eye makeup just pops so much. So I really love it. I hope you guys love it too, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm going to show you guys how I created this lovely makeup look. Before we do that, Beauty of Joseon sponsored a portion of today's video. I also used those products to prep my skin to create this flawless base. I'm going to show you guys everything from start to finish. You guys know that skin prep is so important to my makeup routine, and I wanted to show you these products from the sponsor of this portion of the video, Beauty of Joseon. I'm starting with their ground rice and honey glow mask. I've made a TikTok on this mask and it's the purchasable and refined version of those viral rice masks that everyone was DIYing a while back. If you have the time in the morning, nothing preps your skin better than a good face mask. This one combines rice and honey to soothe inflammation, nourish, hydrate, and smooth your skin. I leave it on for a few minutes and then I like to rub it in as an exfoliator while I'm washing it off. It always leaves my skin looking so smooth, which is why I love to prep my makeup with it. Next, I'm following up with this Glow Deep Serum. It's amazing for dull skin and sebum control, and I just love the glow and hydration it provides. Finishing up with an SPF, obviously, and we're done prepping the skin. If you're interested in Beauty of Joseon products like these, they're having their Amazon Black Friday Cyber Monday sale from November 21st to December 2nd. Don't forget to shop using my promo code on the screen. Okay, so now my skin is prepped, nice and hydrated, ready for our makeup. So let's get into the snow winter bunny look. Hair is out of the way and we're going to be jumping right into it. I'm going to go in with this new Dior stick foundation that I was influenced to buy from TikTok. I've only used it a couple times, but so far I like it quite a bit and it just blends super seamlessly into the skin, as you will see in just a second. I'm going to blend it out with my Hourglass. This is the concealer brush, I think. You see how it's just so creamy and it blends so nicely? Like, look at that. I ordered this foundation on the Sephora website and low-key, the color match is perfect. I'm going to add a little bit of extra foundation in areas where I feel like I need it, just because I want my skin to look really flawless for today's makeup. Okay, that's the foundation on. You might notice that I didn't put too much of it under my eyes and like in this area in general, and that's because I want to focus on concealing that area. Which brings us to the next step, which is concealer. I'm using my Hourglass, I think it's called the Airbrush Vanish Concealer, and I just put it underneath my eyes, around my brows. I'm taking a flat top brush like this, and then I'm just going to shape my brows with it. I feel like concealing around the eyebrows just makes the whole area look really clean. I recently did a skinny brow look for one of my TikTok videos, and then I wore that skinny brow out all day and I was like, wait, this looks so good. Ever since then, I've been thinning my brows out just a little bit. We are going to move right on to blush now that our base is on. This is the blush I'm going to be using today. This is the YSL Make Me Blush Liquid Blush in the shade 44. We're just gonna pop that right on the cheeks like this, and then a lot on the nose, like that. I'm gonna use a brush to just blend that out, using tapping motions to preserve as much of the pigment as we can, and just pushing that into the face. You do want to focus this kind of in like the under eye area. I noticed in doing makeup, they love to focus the blush like right underneath the eyes. So they do more of a pink under eye as opposed to like blush right here. And then doing a lot of blush on the nose to kind of recreate that I'm cold or low-key like an I have a cold type of nose look. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think for winter and especially for this snow bunny look, it's really cute. I'm gonna add the nose tip back by just adding a dot of concealer right there. Go in with powder to set the face. I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty loose powder. Mine is in the shade Pound Cake, I'm pretty sure. Basically setting the entire face except for where we put the blush, because we're gonna set that with a pink powder and then more blush on top. I love how smooth this powder makes you look. Okay, so now for that under eye area, I'm gonna set it with my pink powder from Kosas. Taking this powder on a brush, and then I'm just going to set right on the under eye area. That should help to preserve our under eye blush. We are not quite done with the blush yet. We still need to go in with our powder blush. This one is the MAC Pink Swoon Satin Powder Blush, and it's a very bright pink. I'm hoping that this really pops on the cheeks. So I'm gonna go over all the areas that we put the liquid blush. Oh yeah, the pink is really starting to pop. I love that. I also see some girls on Douyin, they'll take the blush, they'll put a little bit on their chin and then a little bit right here on the forehead. And I feel like what this does is it creates like that overall flushed, cold look. We're going to be contouring our nose. I'm going to be using my Judy Doll nose contour palette, specifically this shade right here. And this part is both fun and scary because I'm going to try to contour my nose the Douyin way. I'm basically going to be outlining the tip of my nose and then this area right here. I feel like having this defined nose tip is quite important for the snow bunny look. So I basically just focus on putting my contour underneath the nose, and then I'll just trace a circle around the tip like this. I know sometimes they don't define the bridge of their nose, like this middle part, but I need to do it, otherwise I feel like my nose looks super wide. And then now we're gonna trace this area right here. I'm gonna start right here and bring that contour down a little bit, and then back up into the crease of my eye. So I noticed a technique that the Douyin girls really like to use is that they'll add a lot of contour right here. And then what they'll do is they'll go in with a sparkly white like this, and then they'll just highlight the corner of their eyes. Like that. I love this sparkly shade here on the palette because it just pops so much. Do you see that? And then when you create that contrast between this and this, it just like makes your eyes have so much depth. Okay, let me quickly do this on this side as well. I feel like it just absolutely brightened up my entire face. I'm gonna take a little bit of that same powder and just pop it on the tip of my nose to pop that as well. And then the tiniest bit on my bridge, just like that. I'm also gonna grab that sparkle and just highlight the brow bone a little bit. We're now done with the nose and I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. So as per usual, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. Look how crusty and old mine is. I'm just going to really gently fill in the gaps in my brow. We want the brows to be a little bit lighter and a little bit softer. I feel like when I'm doing my brows, it's so easy to go overboard. So I kind of need to stop myself and check the mirror every now and then. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. Just a little bit of shaping is enough. I'm going to set the brows in place with my Glossier Brow Gel. Okay, I think I'm happy with how that looks. I'm going to go back into this nose contour shade and I'm just going to pop that all over the crease of my eye to add more definition. I like this shade because it's like a really natural, subtle, cool tone contour shade. So it never feels like I'm putting too much color on. So for the rest of the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this pink palette that I picked up in Tokyo. This is from the brand Can Make. Yeah, it's the Can Make Tokyo Petite Palette Eyes. Tell me this is not the most perfect little pink eyeshadow palette for this look. An unpopular opinion, but I actually think that this little tool that comes in children's eyeshadow palettes usually is pretty helpful. Like it's really, like it adds so much definition and sometimes it can really pack on the pigments. So we're actually going to be using this for some of the eyeshadow. Actually, before I go into that palette, I'm going to be taking this light shade right here. And then I'm going to just highlight the inner half of my eye like that. Do you see what I mean? Like this tool is so good for super precise eyeshadow application. Packing on a few layers so that the shadow really pops. Okay, now we're going in with the palette. I'm gonna be going into this shade of pink right here. I'm just gonna go onto the outer half of my eye. I'm also gonna pop a little bit of that pink right here onto my lower lash line, but only on the outer half. And then for the inner half of my lower lash line, I'm gonna just take this sparkly shade right here. It should just be like the tiniest bit more pink compared to the white shadow we have on earlier. It also adds a bit more of a chunky glitter. I don't know if you can see that on camera. And by adding this glitter right there, I'm starting to create my eggyosao, which I think in Chinese on douyin they call it the wocan. If I said that wrong, don't come for me, I'm sorry. We're gonna finish up the eyeshadow by taking that same glitter and then adding it onto the upper eyelid. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take that shadow and create a line just to trace out this highlighted area on our eyes. Okay, I feel like that kind of works. I really hope it's showing up on camera. All right, we've finished the eyeshadow. I kind of love it. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. And then I'm gonna take my mascara. This was from my friend's brand, Chow Beauty. This mascara is so good at holding a curl because it is both waterproof and oil-proof. As you can see, I add the tiniest bit of mascara, and then I'm gonna go in with my black eyeliner. This one is from Taobao. It's from a Chinese brand called Make Create. It's so good, but I don't know how to buy it in the West. Basically, just use any black liner that you like. You guys know me, I like to line my lash line with my black liners. And I like to create my wings by drawing a line like this first, and then just connecting it with the rest of the eye. Okay, now for the lower lash line, we're actually going to be using a lip liner. This is the Stone lip liner from MAC. I sharpened it a bit for precision purposes, and we're going to line the bottom lash line with it. Starting in the inner corner here on the waterline area. And then I'm going to line the outer corner and extend it a little bit. I like to use my nail and just flick it out a bit. Like that. Taking the same lip liner, and I'm going to draw a little bit of an eggyosao. Just like that. Asian makeup has taught me that bottom lash line eye makeup can really make such a big difference. Like, look at that. Okay, I feel like as we finish up the eyes, we're really starting to get that cute bunny makeup look, and I'm starting to get really excited. I'm going to finish off the eyes with a pair of lashes. I think these ones are from Shein. I will try to link them down below. But yeah, I'm going to pop these on really quick and then show you guys what they look like. Okay, this is how we look with the lashes on. I feel like my eyes look 100 times bigger now. I'm so happy. This is exactly how I wanted the eye makeup to turn out, and it's perfect. So for lips, I'm going to go in with just one product. This is my current favorite lip stain. It's from the brand Colorgram. And it's this pink stain in the shade 07. It's very pink, so I think it would be great for today's look. And I'm gonna apply it just to the center of my lips. And kind of just blend it outward. Like that. This makeup looks so cute. Okay, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna add a little bit more blush because I want it to be super pink. Popping a little bit more of my MAC blush right onto the apples of my cheeks, and then underneath the nose, and then a little bit on the bridge. And we are done. I love it so much. You guys, this makeup look literally turned out perfect. Like, are you kidding? Huda Beauty actually sent me this hat. The fur is like fully covering the makeup. I want you to be able to see the makeup though, but does this work? Okay, this is our final snow/winter bunny douyin inspired makeup look. Very pink and glittery, and I'm obsessed with this white highlight and the eggyosao. Everything is perfect, and I'm very happy with the way that this turned out. I hope you guys love this look as much as I do, and please try it out. It's honestly so cute, and it just makes your eyes pop so much, and it's perfect. So try it out and let me know if you do. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.